Okay guys, finally got the last war of the season for you. This one is killer. I'm really happy with this war. I decided to take Aegon because we scouted out a potential 455 Korg on Vigor and 565 Thing on the Bleed Breakthrough node. Now, unfortunately, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. Those scouts were wrong. We didn't face either of those. But I think I got a lot of hope for Aegon in this war. So I'm taking path 4. The idea was me and our leader, MP, actually was taking path 6. And the Thing was going to be on one of our paths. So he decided to take path 6. And I decided, or I was told to take path 4. So it's all good. I just had to figure out what I was going to do for the rest of the path. I needed to build up my combo, so I get to this first fight and it's a Mystic Champion. I did take off Suicides because I wanted two things. One is I wanted freedom in the Thing fight to launch specials if I had to and not suffer recoil, and also I needed to build up my combo, so I needed less attacks, and I actually think Aegon's just fine without Suicides. So anyway, that node, the overlay you saw was completely wrong. That was the last fight. So anyway, this is a 455 Doctor Strange. Congrats to Lester. I think that's a killer rank up. I would definitely do this as well, even unduped. I'd probably try and dupe him or awaken him some way, but I really like Doctor Strange. Unfortunately, I'll probably never own one, so I'm going to have to settle for my Symbiote Supreme, who, let's be honest, is a much better champion. So Doctor Strange is a lot of fun, but Symbiote Supreme is very, very useful. I really like Doctor Strange's animations. They've survived the test of time. He's very satisfying to play in the power game. I wish they... He did not need to be nerfed in any capacity, I don't think. So anyway, what I'm doing here is, you can see I'm trying to bait the special 1. It's an enhanced special 2 node. I don't want to have to bait a special 2, and I'm also holding my specials here for a combo. The combo is starting to get up there. 50 hits in the first fight. I mean, thank you for giving me this Doctor Strange. It's working perfectly. He does get to a special 2, so I just decided to launch my special 3, and for some reason he survived this. This is going to be a very, very long special 3 stun, so that's the beauty of Aegon. He is able to finish out fights with this crazy stun. It does last an insanely long time. So the next fight I scout out is an Ultron on Enhanced Special 1 cornered. Not entirely sure why. I think maybe if you get hit by the stun, the special 1, you might get stunned. But I'm thinking to myself, you know what, I'm going to try and I know the regen isn't much, but I'm going to try and let the regen happen so I can build up my combo even farther. So I take Aegon in again. I know I only need to get to 75 hits, which is the one where you can hit through their block. That's the way to kill the Thing, is by hitting into the blocks, and anywhere past that is even better. So he does evade. I get the combo shield. That's one of Aegon's abilities. It's kind of nice in case they evade. So I use the special 1 just because I know it won't do any damage to him, but I'll get 6 free hits. So this is kind of just figuring out how to build the combo. I don't want to attack too much. I really don't want to lose my combo to his evade, right? So I'm being very conscious about that. I decide to throw another special while he's healing. I mean, just look, it did nothing, but it's all on purpose. I can't play around too much though, so I do have to parry him eventually. I'm baiting the special 1 out, go back in, 1 hit, parry, attack into him while he's stunned. I don't know, the evade timer's all messed up now, so I don't want to mess that up. Another special 1 gets me to 50 hits. Now he should be getting close to 25% now, so he's processing again. I accidentally parried him, but it works out. Another 58 hits, and that's it for the Ultron. So I should be there. That should be 75 hits. I don't need to use Aegon again, but hey, why not? So this is a really cool strategy. So I get to this node. I didn't realize it was going to be a Venom. When I scouted it out, I realized, crap, I brought Vision for this node, but now he's not going to work. So I throw in these boosts. This was a total waste of loyalty. I didn't need these boosts. I think that in general, Aegon does not really do well with these boosts. Maybe it depends on the strategy you're going to use, right? If you're going to use the heavy attack strategy that I showed in the Labyrinth and Realm of Legends, I think yes, these boosts work, but this is not the strategy I'm really using. I'm using the special 3 strategy. So You can see me boosting up a bit, and the goal here is really, because I have the Petrify Mastery, which lowers health and power gains while they're stunned, is to parry this guy and beat him to a special 3. I want to launch my special 3 first, and I actually want to get hit before I launch my special 3. So you'll see here is I'm gauging his limber. It's pretty high limber, so I don't get more than really 1 hit. I think I can get a light attack in too, so I'm judging all that. But it looks like I beat him to a special 1 along with all the parries. So if I can beat him to a special 1, I can beat him to a special 2, I can beat him to a special 3. So that's all I really needed to know, right? And if I had Sentry on my team, I'd have guaranteed crits, actually. I think Sentry would be a good pair for this team. I think there's no reason I can't do this on every war. Just take this guy in, because the stun duration's crazy. So you can see me charging my heavy, I get hit, and then I launch my special 3. I was unstoppable there, but it wore off. I had to do something a little weird, but it worked out, because watch this. So I get the special 3. It doesn't do tons of damage because this node has a lot of armor, but look at my hits. I'm hitting like a truck. So there he goes. That was really satisfying. I did have the indestructible boost, but I didn't need it. I did take 2 hits that I would have, you know, had to eat, but that wasn't the end of the world. So big regret of this war was not bringing in Aegon to the next fight. It's a Heimdall. I got really scared about the parry, and I thought Cap actually probably would shrug it off, and this would be the better matchup here. So I end up taking Cap in. This fight is not that hard. That's the thing. I don't know if I should have taken in somebody else. Aegon would have definitely had the bigger combo. I practiced. Aegon can punish his heavy and his special 1 no problem with his own heavy attack. So maybe it was just me getting a little bit nervous. But anyway, I had Captain for this, so I decided to use him. The thing about this is this fight's all about spacing. So you can see me punishing his heavy with my heavy. I can punish his special 1 with my heavy. It's a little bit tricky sometimes. The spacing gets a little weird. But all you really want to do is just not let him throw a special 2. So I'm doing that. I'm kind of pushing him back. He's got an armor up, so a special 2 would be unblockable. I would lose my combo and all that stuff. So right there, the spacing was a little weird. I charged the heavy and throw the special 3 just because I didn't really think I was going to land the heavy. So I throw that. Wow, pretty good damage out of that. Captain doing his thing, 22,000 damage. And yeah, just right there, punish him with a heavy again. So that's all working. Everything's working according to plan. Punish him with another heavy. Another special 1 here, right there. That almost missed. The second hit, he probably could have interrupted that heavy mid combo, and he does there. So it's a little strange. I still had the invulnerability boost on, but now I am ticking for degen damage. So I see that one. I noticed that I would have had that one wrong on the spacing as well. So I'm kind of starting to think like, okay, I gotta be a little bit careful about this spacing here. So I throw the special 2. It didn't do a lot of damage. It didn't crit. And then that I had to just be very. I just had to have good timing when he dashed on that one because I messed up by charging that heavy. So I guess I can see why Heimdall would be okay on this node, but man, Captain really handles it. So that was that fight. Get him down. And really, I'm thinking of the next fight, right? The Vigor node. We thought it was a Korg. I practiced. I dueled. I was ready for this 560. This Korg and this thing. I was so ready for it, and it turned out it was an Agent Venom. I was just, I had dueled. I was like, Aegon is going to rip this Korg in half. I was so pumped for it because what I was gonna do was I was getting real. I can do the light intercept fairly well, and I was gonna use that special 1 to like take off all the rock shield and then go crazy. But it turns out to be an Agent Venom. So with all of my practice, I was on point with the intercept game. So I just start laying into this Agent Venom there. Block that not to gain the dexterity. Go in, keep punishing here. I'm already thinking about the next node because I still don't know that it's not a thing. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't get the Korg here, but I got the Thing, who I also dueled a lot, and I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna wreck this thing as well. So I'm building up my combo before. I'm already over 100 now, so I'm gonna be going into the Thing fight, quote unquote Thing fight, with 130 combo, which is just great. And I'm throwing my special one just because I'm gonna try and increase that combo even more. I debated in my head letting him heal up a little bit with the vigor, but it wasn't. Didn't seem like a good idea, just with the way he was really low. The vigor doesn't actually heal that much. He's got the shrug off. I could mess up a combo or something. So I mean, that one I had to suffer through, but I ended up trying to close out the fight here and did. So I see Void a lot here. Look at this. Void's here a lot. And I decide to plug in those numbers. I could kind of tell from the health pool, but I think Thing also has a fairly large health pool, so I wasn't sure if, but I mean I scouted it and it was Void, so I take an Aegon thinking, okay, well, oh well. And I wreck this Void. I mean, this is insanity. I was kind of like bummed that I didn't get to fight the Thing. This is the last war. We are fighting for Plat 1 actually. I think if we win we got Plat 1, but we didn't win this war. I used the special one to get the combo into the next zone, ready for another 6 hits. But just look at this. I used the heavy trick. I get hit on purpose just to show it off. I wanted to see the damage, and oh my god, that's 16,000 crit. I mean, Aegon's damage is really insane in certain scenarios. That was one of the fastest Void fights I've ever had. So the next node is Killmonger. Now I am definitely working on figuring out how to do the Killmonger fights a little better. There is an issue I noticed with his reverberation, and I didn't know this before, but now I do. And the damage that he does is based on the power that he has when you trigger it. So when I come up to this fight, I'm thinking, well, I'm gonna have to eat the reverb damage because I don't have anybody to cancel out the reverb damage. I don't have a Cosmic on my team to armor break with Captain, so I'm gonna have to eat it. So I figured, oh well, I'll just kill him before he kills me with Aegon, because he won't have it on all the time, and I can really lay into him and use the heavy trick and the bleed and everything to get the Killmonger down. So I'm boosting. I'm doing the little boost just because I already put on big boost this war. I'm not about to do that again. Oh, also, this wasn't. We'd already lost the war at this point. This was one of the last mini bosses, I think, and so all the boosts had fallen off. I said we had already lost. It was just kind of like, can you clean up a little bit? And I decided to throw in all these boosts, which I don't know. I mean, probably a waste. I shouldn't have maybe done that. But anyway, let's get into it. So, big mistakes. I know how to intercept Killmonger pretty well. I noticed that, see, you can notice I'm not taking damage from reverb because the first one I intercepted, so he had no power. So interesting, very interesting. So now you already know that I took the wrong champion into this fight based on that. I could have done this with vision. So I'm taking lots of reverb damage now. I was not aware in this moment that it's based on the power. So if he had like 3 bars of power, I'm taking like way more. I'm taking more damage than I'm doing. So I didn't realize there's all these different ways to play around this mechanic. I thought that's it. The timer's there. I have to eat the damage. What do I do? I can't attack into his block. I kind of wanted to because of that special one though. So I have to do the intercept. He has 2 bars of power now. I have to block this. I tried to dodge out of there, but I think it locks you in, and I wasn't able to evade out that last part. So at this point, I'm thinking, oh god, this is not good. There's absolutely no way I'm getting out of this. Let's just do as much damage as I can. Unfortunately, he throws a special 2 when I'm against the wall, and there was no way for me to get out of it, and I died. So at that point, I'm like, oh, that did not go well. That did not go according to plan. What am I supposed to do here? So I think I sit there for a while. Nope, maybe I don't. I go right back in. And decide to go with vision, I guess. I think it was because the officers had already said like we lost the war, so I decided to go back in. But check this out. So I am taking reverb damage because I parried him that time, But now a lot of my damage is going to be coming from power burn and power burn. And also, he's not ever going to be too high of power, and when the reverb kicks in, he's going to be low power. Why is he also going to be low power all the time? Because the Iron Man Infinity War synergy is going to be draining his power after he uses special. So, really good counter here, Vision for Killmonger. I could have one-shot this with Vision. I should have, well, actually, I think I would have had to boost a little higher, though, because you can see the timeout risk here is pretty high. I'm already a minute in, and I haven't taken more than like maybe 15%, 20% off, so I would have to play a little bit more aggressive, potentially. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really know what I'd have to do. I think magic is probably the way to go here. This is a decent node for Killmonger, but they actually duplicated this Killmonger too. There was one on 29 as well. So they were kind of counting on getting a death here, and they did. They got a death from me. So good placement, I guess, guys. Anyway, Vision's really putting in work. I'm trying to figure out if I would time out. I think I would, because this is the halfway mark, and Killmonger was about halfway through the or he was at about half hit points when I started, so I think I pretty much would have timed out with Vision. He just doesn't have the crit rate, I think, to really get through it. None of the guaranteed crits. I'm sure Corvus could take this, but you gotta watch out for the Plagued Mind as well. So I'm just baiting that special one, dodge that, go back in, and power burn, and one more intercept right there, and there we go. He's down. So that's it for that fight. That's it for the war. We lost the war to these guys. Good war to you guys, SGA. I think that was congrats to you guys on Masters. Was it Masters? I think if they beat us, they got Masters. I think they did. So congrats to you guys. And we look forward to seeing you guys again in the future. Good job to Savage Squad. We didn't get Plat 1, but come on, guys. It was a good season, I thought. So my total for the season was 76-3 right there. It's kill death. I think, yeah, it was my third death. So I got my third death in the last war. One was to the boss, one was to a mini boss, and one went to Power Shield, I'm pretty sure. So getting those numbers down. I definitely took a lot more fights, so the 76 is a bigger number for fights than I've had in past seasons, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. But anyway, at the risk of having this video go over 20 minutes, I'm going to try and end it now. That's it for the season. Season 8 is going to be a lot better in the sense that the matches are not going to be so out of control. Our matches were fine the whole season, but I noticed that a lot of people have different crazy matches. You know, a lot of the Master Alliances are not actually matching Master Alliances the entire season. So they've fixed all that with this enlisting program. There's still a couple issues they got to iron out, namely shell alliances. I think we actually faced a few shell alliances over the season, and I don't even know. It's a weird thing where the whole entire 30 team members will jump to a lower level alliance and then work their way up over the season to like 3,000 war rating, get the Plat 1 that they want, or even Masters, and then have somebody else in that alliance maybe lowering the war rating during the season, getting better rewards than maybe they would have. Even losses at a higher tier are going to get you better rewards. And so then what happens is you switch again, and then you start the season low again the next season, and you can work your way back up, and you're just winning and winning and winning because you're getting matched, and they're pretty often mismatches. So it's a strange strategy. It has a lot of logistics involved. I'm not sure I'd want to do that. It's not worth it. But yeah, I think they're going to try and crack down on that, because I don't know if it's kind of dishonest, and I'm sure it's not in Kabam's best interest for them to do that. So they're going to probably try and figure that out. Anyway, guys, congrats everybody to your season finale, to finishing, and we got the 2-week break, thank God. And we'll see you guys in season 8 and other stuff as well. Take care.